Our adventure begins with the vision to create an AI so powerful yet friendly, it transforms the tedious task of sifting through bank statements into a journey of discovery. Using private GPT and some monthly bank statements, we're not just analyzing data, we're creating a copilot for our financial expedition. Before we get started, to get a quick overview of the concepts used in generative AI to retrieve information contained in documents using Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG, please check out this course on Coursera by Andrew Ng called Generative AI for Everyone. I'll include a link to the course in the description of the video. Feel free to share what you think of it and comment with any courses that were informative and helpful to you or ones you wish existed. This course explains all the basic concepts and assumes no previous knowledge. I encourage all of you to do the extra coding modules where possible so you can run and change just a few lines of Python code in the easy-to-use Python notebook web interface the course provides. Familiarizing and getting a feel for the code will lead to greater insights and depth of technical knowledge in this rapidly changing field. To build our AI Accountant Copilot, there are various approaches. But since financial data, like your bank statements, are sensitive and personal, we will use an open source project called Private GPT that runs RAG locally on your computer with an easy-to-use chat interface. It allows you to take any financial documents from your computer and have your GPT-powered AI accountant summarize and find the relevant information on them, all with the privacy of your computer so no information is shared. Okay, so let's get started and see how well it works. To get the code for Private GPT, open your web browser and search for Private GPT GitHub, or check the link in the description. Go to the documentation and installation instructions and follow them. A few caveats. When running this project, it requires a version of Python 3.11, and if you have multiple versions of Python in your computer, you may need to modify your Z shell or bash script if you're on a Mac to ensure it's pointing to 3.11. After setting up all the components, Private GPT has flexibility to run models locally or on the cloud, but I'm choosing the local Ollama setup as it's recommended from the installation guide. To start running Private GPT, bring up a terminal if you have a Mac, and then run Ollama serve to start the Ollama service. Then bring up another terminal window. Ensure you first run the poetry install -- extra command as laid out in the installation instructions, and then in that second terminal, run the command pgpt_profiles equals Ollama space make space run. Finally, bring up your web browser and go to your localhost :8001, and if you see this UI, congratulations, now the fun begins. You can go ahead and download your own monthly bank statements and try using Private GPT and search for some information or summarize them. If you're looking for samples, you can also search bank statement on Scribd. Let's give it a try. So let's see how well it works. I uploaded 2 monthly Chase bank statements, which I got from Scribd. Tried having my Accountant Copilot tell me all food and meal expenses from August through September. It gave me no results. Next, I revised my prompt to be more specific, asking, please summarize all food vendor transactions, and that worked a whole lot better. It listed these transactions by date and gave me a total. As you can see, I got very inconsistent results from using the Mistral model included in Private GPT. At times, it would return no transactions. Other times, it would return some, and sometimes it would return transactions that were data mass. I would love to hear how your experience was with your own documents and if you were able to get better results. Please leave them in the comments. For comparison, I tried using an OpenAI assistant I specifically created to summarize financial information and was able to get far better results using GPT-4. I used the same 2 bank statements, although the responses also weren't perfect. There are a number of techniques to get better results. Try different models or one specific to a domain. In example finance, Bloomberg has a proprietary GPT model specifically trained on only financial data. Involve a human in the loop to validate and correct responses. Tailor your prompts to have more context and specific details. Fine-tuning. Provide more examples of data and high-quality, appropriate responses. Okay, so thank you for joining us on this groundbreaking voyage. If you're inspired to craft your own AI Accountant Copilot, or if our journey sparked a curiosity in AI, hit subscribe and join Finding Jarvis and Samantha. Let's explore the possibilities of AI together, one adventure at a time. Stay curious.